name is Sean Edwards, and I'm the business owner of Harvest Painting Impressions, and I provide interior and exterior painting and deck staining services to all residential and commercial clients. At Harvest Painting Impressions, I embody the perspective that every home or property has a look and quality of its own. And my primary goal with you as a valued customer is to accentuate the look of your home by adding life to it through the art of applying color. With Painting Impressions as a customer, you will have the option to acquire a variety of service options, promotions, senior discounts, material and labor warranties included with any project. In addition to that, I value the opportunity to provide you with a free and comprehensive service plan that is simple and specifically designed to promote quality performance and, most importantly, your satisfaction. For your free estimate, you can contact me at area code 815-590-6489.
Girl, look at these titties. Child, I ran out the house and with my little sweater on and did not put on no bra. I did not put on no brassiere. How many young people didn't know the bras were actually called brassieres? Where did that come from? Greetings, family. How are y'all doing? It's okay, girl. These things look like, girl. I mean, my titties are hanging to the point where if a motherfucker wants to suck on my nipples, they would have to sit at my knees. Oh my god! Girl, that is funny as fuck. Oh, girl. mm. Oh, how y'all doing? Mm. Greetings and gratitude. Greetings and gratitude. Solitude Day. Wow. Akaya El Buti, Shishi El Monti. So, listen, it sound crazy. Listen, it's about to get even crazier because, listen, if I could have, if I could just have a little bit of participation, because I be trying to be good, I be trying to be cool, and today Miss Virginia just wouldn't let me do that, and it started yesterday. Um, and I really just tried. Well, it actually started on 28th, but I didn't see the email until yesterday. And so I tried to explain, but she would not let me be great. And I hate when people try to be funny and fuck with me, bro. So now, Miss Virginia, I'm going to tell you and your wig why you should have just left me alone. People believe. Can somebody, if I could have a crowd participation, and if this is your mama or your grandma, I'm sorry, your mama and your grandma should have left me be. I tried to be good and cool about the situation. But when people try, like some people like to have the last word. You understand me? Um, I don't know, maybe her scalp is itchy under her wig. I'm not sure. But you're not going to keep fucking with me. So if I can have just a little crowd participation, please. Can somebody Google what passive aggressive means? And then can somebody else Google what gaslighting means? And if somebody wants to Google offended, because I'm offended, and I tried to state how offended I was, um, and I'm gonna put up the screenshots because I thought maybe sometimes, bitch, I be dealing with a lot of shit, and sometimes I can overthink something, and sometimes I've let things get under my skin that should not get under my skin sometimes. But both got the game fucked up and do. Okay, characterized by indirect, hold on, wait a minute. Passive aggressive behavior involves expressing negative emotions indirectly, like anger or resentment, through subtle actions rather than directly communicating them. Right. Let's see, gaslighting. Gaslighting is a form of psychological manipulation where someone tries to make another person doubt their own sanity, reality, or memory, often to gain control or power over them. I will add to that where they try to make you out to be incorrect when they have really wronged you, or they have done something offensive to you, but they try to pretend as if it's just you, and then they don't apologize. So you got to be careful when somebody is apologizing to you, but the apology is not I apologize for what I've done. It's I apologize if you felt. That's not an apology. That's not an apology. Apology would be I apologize that I came off this way. That was not my intention. People try to gaslight you. People are very narcissistic and passive aggressive. Okay. Now, they never take ownership. They never take ownership. I'm not sure who you are, Cheese and Charcuterie, but you're new here. Greetings and welcome. Um, but this is what happened. Okay. And so I called my two besties and I said, let me reach out something because maybe I'm the fuck overreacting. And when I was done, of course, Aubrey was going and clicking the fuck out and was very upset. So then we called my manager and I said, let me just read you something because this has really pissed me off and it's really gotten under my skin. And I don't know why. And she said, what are y'all doing? I said, cussing because this has really gotten under my skin. Let me just read it to you because maybe the fuck we tripping. And after the very first slide of emails, my manager said, right. So let me put up the very first slide on what happened. Cause bitch, maybe y'all gonna think I'm tripping. And if you think I'm tripping, I'm okay with that. Because she still got refunded for her Melanite Bible. And I don't give a fuck. You can't come and offend me and then tell me how long you've supported me. I don't give a fuck about that. That's like a nigga saying, um, in a relationship with a woman and he beat her up and choke her out and say, I love you. We've been together 20 years. You made me. No, you people are abusive and you don't want people to recognize your narcissistic or abusive behavior. And when I call you out on it, now I'm the wrong person and you're a victim. No, you're not. And now you should have kept your your whole renge kyo to yourself because now this is how I get down. I tried to be good. Okay. This is the very first email that was sent to me. Grand Rising Governess. I ordered my Melanite Bible a while ago. She ordered it January 12th. January 12th is when she ordered her Melanite Bible. I ordered my Melanite Bible a while ago. I know you mentioned the publisher had screwed up and you had to make changes to it. Please don't forget about me. I definitely paid for it. Now, this got under my skin, y'all. There's several reasons why that. There you go again, Aubrey. I'd have been in the book all day today. Several reasons why this got under my skin. And I'm going to explain in the second email that I respond to her why this got under my skin. Okay, let me just go to it because I just. Now, I say greetings, ma'am. I've been talking about this in the lives. Um, I can't see because it got some of the count and the thumbs up and shit over it. But as you can see what it say, and I say I've told everyone that the books will be here by April 14th, and at that time I'll be shipping. I said Now let's discuss why you would think that I would forget about you. I own and operate a legitimate business. I am not taking people's names down on sticky notes. Do you understand what I'm saying? Why I say that? You know what I mean? You are in the system. Your order's in the system like everyone else's. I am offended. I am sure you are not reaching out to white businesses. I'm sure she's not. You're not reaching out to the owners of Barnes and Noble talking about some. And then I thought she had sent a receipt. She sent me the link to the email that Audria has sent out to everyone in our emailing system. Like, you just tried to act like I'm one of these bobblehead bitches that just motherfucker just starting a business, and bitch, I don't really have any legitimacy to my company. And you just here, I'm trying to help you support, I'm trying to support and help your little business grow. That's what this is. You are not contacting the owners. And because of Miss Virginia has done that, we have now put in place 2 other emails. Nobody will ever get a response from me, ever. You're not even to contact me at all. You will now have 2 emails. One will be to Audrey, my manager. Other one will be to Jose Colon, who is my assistant and have been for over a year. So now nobody, gratitude to Virginia Allen, because nobody will get a response from Quatita at all. You're not even to email me at all. At all. You won't get a response because I'm done playing that game. I keep giving people you're too close to me that you think we're friends. So let me just go to the next one. So this was her response. See, people gaslight and people try to talk to you any kind of way, bro. It's the capitals where you are expounding on your word, okay? And she's apologizing if I felt offended, because that was not her intention. She didn't apologize for her action. She said, I apologize if you felt offended. See, that's the fuck different. You understand what I'm saying? That's different. And so she goes again to say about the publisher's error. I see your post about there only being 20 left. What does that have to do with your book that you purchased on January 20th? I mean 12th. The email that was sent out to everyone was letting them know that we have opened up 20 more purchases for the Melanite Bible, and hurry up and get yours because it's only 20 left. What the fuck? Even if there was 20, even if this email did say we have 20 more Bibles that we're getting ready to send out, and you ain't got yours, then guess the fuck what? You are probably in that fucking 20. But this 20 had nothing to fuck to do with you. So you trying to gaslight me, this shit don't even make sense at all. And then you try to double down and say, regardless of the race of the person, if there's delays, I circle back. You are not reaching out to the owners of white companies. You're not. And now, thanks to you, Virginia Allen, nobody can contact Quatita because I am an owner of the fucking company. And I have people in place for this kind of thing. It is you people who feel like we are friends and that you can contact me and speak to me how you speak to your children. I am not your fucking child. I am an adult woman who is 45 years old and I own a fucking company. We are not friends. We are not friends. You either are here because you support the movement, or you like the content, or you like the products. We are the fuck not friends. And this is gaslighting. When someone tells you, I've been supporting you since 2018, now I'm going to tell you, take your support back. Because if you were supporting since 2018, one, you should know how the fuck you're going to come and talk to me. Two, you should have been paying attention to the 2 lives where I specified that these books have now been ordered. Yay. Yay. And will be at my door April 14th. There have been people that go all the way back to the Melanite Academy, which was in July. People who go all the way back to August 15th when we opened up the first pre-order, who've been very patient. I've been very vocal about the whole process. Now, this is me trying to explain that I'm always surprised when people come and they play victim because they're unaware of how they speak to people. See, people are very used to speaking down and belittling people and speaking to them with disrespect and assuming that is the fuck gonna be okay and everybody should just handle that because if you felt offended, well, I am the fuck offended. And I told you that I was offended. Then you're gonna tell me I was too harsh, telling you that you were harsh. You said I'm harsh because I told you I was offended. No, I don't think I was. I don't think that I was. I don't think that it was harsh at all. I'm just trying to understand. And I feel like I said, people often come and speak to me with a level of disregard and then remind me of their support. I don't give a fuck if you've been following me since 1979. You are never going to speak to me with disrespect. I was not harsh. I was standing up for myself and I was standing up for my company, and people are not used to that. And I was very pleasant in my delivery. You just felt like you should have the last word because you were a paying customer. I do not give a fuck. That's why you got a refund. And you were not expecting that. I do not give a fuck about you or your support. My movement will go on. When you leave Virginia, Alleyne, the soul and the spirit will send 2 to 5 more people to replace your one lack of support because it does not matter. You thought you were that important. And I am very sure that you show up to the people in your life, including your children, the way that you have shown up to me today. It is very apparent that your children cannot even tell you how you have shown up to them without you trying to shut them down and let them know that you paid for their food at some point in their life. Don't you ever fucking speak to me like that again, because I am not your fucking child, Virginia fucking Alleyne. I am not your fucking child. So then you sent me this. I did apologize. I did. See, it's the capitals. Like you're checking me again. Ma'am, you and your wig the fuck are not. You in that ugly wig are not checking Quatita Dean. You are not. You thought because you purchased a motherfucking Lush Apple bonnet and a Melanite Bible, you had the right and audacity to come and speak to me with disregard? You will not. Nobody will ever do it. I don't give a fuck How you feel about it? You're not. You're not. Now you don't know why or how this went left. You went left. I told you why it went left. I told you how you offended me. And like I said in my last motherfucking email, if you really cared, because then you try to double down with the I'm so appreciative of everything that you do and everything you do for the community. Speak your truth, love and light. Well, this was my truth. You were fucking offensive to me. And you did not apologize nor take accountability for how you showed up to me. You tried to make me the aggressor here. And now I'm being aggressive because I want you to understand what that looked like when you're fucking with Quatita. See, this is my aggression. That shit that I showed you was fucking pleasantries. But you wanted my aggression, and now the fuck you and your wig got it. See, it's the miscommunication and that things got lost in translation. You felt. No, I the fuck didn't feel. You were offensive. Why would you think that I would forget you? First of all, I don't know you to even remember you. You are in my system like everybody else who made a purchase. See, that's your problem, Virginia Allen. You thought you was that fucking important in Quatita's life, and you are not. And now I'm here to tell you that. Because you have me the fucked up, ma'am. Nothing could be more further than the truth. Yep, well, first of all, it is nothing could be more further from the truth. That's how the fuck I know that your truth does not speak any volumes over here. See what I'm saying? I apologize for offending you. With the exclamation point, this was the first time that you actually apologized. And then you did it with an exclamation point as to say, I apologize for offending you. See, I am a scholar when it comes to English and language. And so I understand grammar and I understand exclamation points. That means you have put an emphasis on what you have said to me. Now I wish that I had never reached out to you. Enjoy the rest of your day. I am going to enjoy the rest of my day. And after this, I hope you and your wig enjoy yours. So then this is what happened and you were not expecting it. So now you were upset. I told you that your capitals were still gaslighting and it has rubbed me the wrong way. Therefore, please check your account in a few days for your $163 that you spent for your book in January. You have been fully refunded. You were not expecting that. So you tried to double down, triple down, quadruple down with this. As I wish, Nam Yoho Renge Kyo. Interesting. Well, since you want peace and zen, I'm going to give it to you like this. I'm not fucking playing with you, ma'am. You just thought the fuck I was playing with you. I'm not playing with you or your wig, Virginia Allen. You take that shit back to your children who keep their distance from you, who barely come and see you or talk to you. Because this is the fucking mother that you are right here. I am not playing with you. You have been fully refunded. So crawl back to 2018 where the fuck you came from. Everybody show Virginia W. Allen a round of applause for now making us change our policy and procedure on how Quatita is contacted. Because she thought we were the fuck friends and she thought she can come and speak to me with disregard. I the fuck am the governess and you cannot. One, I'm a 45-year-old woman and you're not going to ever speak to me like that. If anybody else in your life, Virginia, is allowing you to do it, that's on them. But Quatita's never going to allow you to do it. I'm never going to allow you to do it. I demand a level of respect. When I am wrong, I genuinely apologize to people. And sometimes, if I'm wrong, I still will give you a full refund with an apology, a sincere one. Excuse me, you thought you could disrespect me and you can't. And I'm not going to tell nobody else that again. I'm going to always put you on blast because this is not, it was the I'm contacting you privately so you didn't feel attacked. You should not be contacting me the fuck at all. I'm the business owner. What is wrong with you? I have management. I have an assistant. My corporate number is everywhere. I'm confused on why you're contacting me at all. I just been answering the emails because I want people to know I'm here. I have an open door policy. You can come and you can and I try to get back to people as soon as possible. If I have missed the email, then I will even say to you, I'm sorry, I did not even see this email. I was going through the emails the other day and I seen an email from a lady from 2020 and I contacted her. She has not responded. I said, did we ever do our session? Because I noticed that, we were talking about her missed session. I don't know who she is, so I couldn't remember if we've ever done it, but it was from 2020. So I sent her an email. Hey, I'm so sorry. I'm going through my emails and I just come across this one. Did I ever get you taken care of? She has not responded. But see, this is who the fuck I am. Ma'am, you are wrong and you are incorrect. You just thought you could talk to me like that. And I'm here to let you know that you can't. Now, I tried to be pleasant with you about it. I tried to let you know why I was offended because that's what women do. Women have a conversation. I told you I'm offended. I do not put people's names down on sticky notes. You are in a system like everyone else. You said I'm harsh. No, you're harsh because you told me I definitely paid for it. If you made a purchase through a walk with the ancestors, then I assume you did pay for it because you don't make a purchase to get shit for free. My manager has a ledger and we have a system. And in the system is everybody who's purchased, whatever the fuck they've purchased. And you are in there not only from the Melanite Bible, but for your lush apple bonnet that you have purchased and received. Because I have the tracking number that says it came to your door, ma'am. Why? Because it's inside of my system. And then my manager did her job and she went into the system and she created a ledger so she can go to her book, her ledger, she can open it up, which she did, and she showed it to me on camera and she went down all of the people who purchased from the motherfucking Melanite Academy is listed in one category. Everyone that purchased from August to October is listed in one category. Everyone that purchased from January through February is in one category. Everyone who purchased from March 28th till last Saturday when we sold out is in one category. And your name is at the top under January 12th, Virginia W. Allen. Because my team is diligent in their work ethics. You disrespected me because I was a black woman. And you showed a low disregard for my fucking company because to you, it's a hobby. Don't ever come here again. I never want your respect or support because you disrespected a Melanite woman because you thought you could. And I'm here to tell you, you cannot. So now I don't have any respect for you because if I was a white woman, you would have handled me differently. And I know that because everything in your wig told me you were a pygmy. So if you, your family, or children are offended, I don't give a fuck because me, my team, and children are offended. That you would show such a low disregard to a black woman's business and company. I support Melanite businesses and I try to help them thrive. And you showed a disrespect as if it was a small little hobby on the side. Never support or purchase anything else from a Walk with the Ancestors, which is a sole proprietorship. And then I have the High Council, which is an LLC under, and also Generational Beauty, which is also an LLC. And they're all three are owned by the Rose Trust account. See that? Quatita doesn't own anything. Quatita's trusts owns everything. I don't have a dollar or a stitch of clothes. This hoodie that I own is owned by my trust account, which is not even my trust. You understand what I'm saying to you? You don't even understand nothing I've said because you ain't never owned shit. Get the fuck out of my face and go find how to be great as a Melanite woman because I am done with you. See that? Solitude de wa.